So the start line for Nationals will be out there. We'll be doing the Sabot Nationals course, so we'll be working on that. Two very distinct tactical and strategical ideas. That's Lido Island over there, and when the wind is coming from our left here, left to right, we tend to play that side of the course harder, especially in an ebbing tide, so we will check the tides for those days during Nationals and figure out what it's doing. Sometimes the wind comes right from where I'm standing at Newport Harbor Yacht Club, and the difference is that now you've got to navigate through anchored boats, many of which will be moved, I bet, for Nationals, but there'll be a few anchored boats. The key to getting around anchored boats is not look at them too much. Make sure you're going full VMG speed, your very best speed and pointing. And if you have to tack, you have to tack. If you have to go behind 3 or 4 of these boats on an upwind leg, you will not be winning races. You cannot go behind more than about 1 or 2 of those boats on any upwind leg. There's Bay Island over there. The current is very strong out there, especially when the current is going left to right, way out there where the starting line is going to be. The water is moving hard left to right in the channel out there towards what is Harbor Island back there. So here we go, our first practice, Summer Gold Cup 2019. Near the starting line, looking at the flags that we use on Lido Island, there's the windward mark. So this is a west-southwest wind, so this wind is almost west, and so that's what we call from the right, from the side Lido Island's on, and we're using these flags. They're not blowing in my face very much, so we don't have full Lido lift conditions. Current today on Saturday, June 29th, is ebbing for the next 2 hours, so going from our right to left for the next hour and a half, very weak. Sabot Nationals will be much stronger current. We got the C2 fleet, and we only have one boy in the C2 fleet, Chris Rose, 8900. Newport Harbor Yacht Club. If the wind comes from that direction, more south, southwest, it's a different race. I bet you they'll clear out. You can see the current and the wind are moving us sideways pretty quickly here. So in a Sabot, that's devastating to accelerating because of the leeboard. The leeboard needs flow. We're looking for Chris. He is on port tack. Okay. Goal is to be on starboard tack with at least 30. We do not want to be doing late maneuvers. Much more conservative approach. So this start is well back, that's okay. Long course. Our goals for Chris in race 1 are to look at his telltales a bit more. He steers by feel pretty good. Our big goal is to not ease the mainsail out more than a few inches in attack. In attack, we hold the mainsail where it is, and we ease it an inch or 2 after the tack, but to power up the main a little. But if the boat heels a lot, we'll ease the main as much as a foot in a Sabot, but we don't let it out more than a couple inches. As soon as the mainsail goes out 6 inches, if we don't need that, we are now going on a reach. We're not going upwind anymore. Oh, there we go. Okay, so after the start, just not getting our head, I can notice his head is not looking up at the telltales enough. So again, we've talked a lot about the telltales are talking to you right now. That sail trim looks pretty darn good. If the telltale on your side, the windward side, starts to lift, it means the sail's starting to luff, and we sail with it like that when we're up to speed. But when we're not going really fast, we don't want it luffing. There we go. You're right on the wind. You're actually locked in right there. Let's see how we do. Let's see how we do on the tack. See if he holds his main in. Excellent. It's a little too tight. You see the big wrinkles? He just pulled it in a little too quickly. But he has a very quick boat that responds okay to that. If we have an older boat that's not quite as fast, we have to be a little more gentle on that tight trim at the end of a tack. Now what he should do is just keep going, because if he tacks anytime in the near future, he's just going to have way too much bad wind. So he should just keep on going. And the C2 fleet looks like they're pretty decent. C3 fleet up there, we don't have any C3 fleeters here. You're going to notice the windward mark is really ugly. So this is what we're practicing this weekend, folks. You can't even see the mark, right? It's in there.
So Chris should come all the way out where 9691 is here at least. His telltales aren't flying. See that? He's not looking at his telltales. See the lured one hanging? He should ease out. He should ease out. He should come way. See, this is, she's doing great. This is perfect. Nice job. There's Chris. He should have gone a little further because he's actually in a little bad wind. Oh, trim, dude. See how his boom went out? He lost power. He's going to make the mark, though, and gain. He's just gained a ton. He's going to be ahead of, with that start, he shouldn't be ahead of anybody. There we go. Doing a wheelie, though. Got to get that butt forward. Always doing a wheelie. Got to sit further forward. The bow is up out of the water. So what that causes is the stern to drag. The stern is very fat. That drags the boat. So that's 30 seconds a mile slower right there, just sitting that 6 or 8 inches too far back. In a 7-mile race, that's going to be over 2 minutes slower, sitting just that far back. Only 20 seconds to go. We are late, but better. So interestingly enough, the current is still going, even though it's supposed to be going slack very soon. He's heeled to windward right now. That's a big problem. Again, see the wheelie dragging the stern? We are gonna put some spikes just behind where he's sitting right now so that he can't sit so far back. So that's our plan. He's just sitting way too far back. So he's 30 seconds slower on these upwinds just because he's sitting 6 inches too far back, and we gotta find a way to fix that. Very good. Beaten about 8 boats, that's good in his first C2 regatta. And we haven't worked on sail adjustments. We don't want to start easing the outhaul downwind in Cunningham too much yet, because if we get those wrong upwind, oh, it can be bad. He has a right-of-way boat on him. He needs to head up. He's windward. Good. Same tack rule here. They are right-of-way on the other 2 there. There's opposite tack rule with these, so Chris is right-of-way here. And also, as we get better, we're going to raise the leeboard. In this open area like this, we'd raise our leeboard and heel to windward like crazy. Oh, here he goes. He sees everybody else heeling. And he's trying to get out there a little. So, twice around here, there's the leaders. This beat is a lift, so I don't know if you can tell, but starboard tack is pointed straight up the bay. So during this race, the wind has shifted to the right. That's Lido Island over there. We have to be careful of light wind as the wind goes to the right. And Chris is out over there. Ooh, is he standing up? Okay. Standing up isn't good. There we go. Good job. Okay, she's second. She's third. And look at Chris right here. Somewhere in here. There he is, right by the committee book. So Chris is in second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seven, 8. 9047 has probably got him. So Chris is in the top 10. Great job, bro. Got a bunch of people back here, many of whom who don't have good sail trim, and leeboards are back. Most of these just need better sail shape, less traveler, and better leeboarding. Okay, he is beating a ton of boats here. That's second up there, rounding the mark. 9522 is third or fourth. There's Chris in fifth, just over trim. Look how tight the boom is. Remember, Chris, look back at your sail. You did not let your main shade out on the tack. That was good. You only let it out a little bit. Great job, bro. You just passed a ton of boats. Good boy, dude. Down in fourth. Shows you, in these long courses, it shows that you don't have to have great starts. Let's see if he gets his mainsail to 90 better this time. Oh, Chris. Good job to Chris this morning. He had major comeback ability, just a little bit of problems getting around buoys, but he was very proud of himself. He got a fourth that race that he missed the offset mark. He came back again. Tommy 9046 at 20 seconds went backwards. Don't backwind your main unless you're over. 10094 is Preston. So Tommy in 9046 doing his first A Fleet regatta. And 9299 Max doing his first A Fleet regatta. Now all the good sailors are at that end. Pete Bush, Carter Vachon was over early. A couple of boats got away with being over early. I think the pin is favored just by a little bit, not a ton. I actually don't think that. I think 102.83. I don't think the pin was favored. And there's more wind after the start. Isn't that cool? Now who knows what's going to happen for the B Fleet start, but I would have noticed that if I was in the B Fleet. Good trim, guys. Nice work. His first A Fleet regatta. This is fun. Extremely short course. It looks like Preston has done, oh, here's Preston. Now right now, a little early on the roll. Got to get the boat almost on the other tack in this wind. So on our tacks, we let go of the tiller. There's so many things to tax. We have to make sure we know where the mainsail is. And if it's not already all the way in, we pull it in an inch or so. We let go of the tiller to start the tack. He's under trim. He's just not trim tight enough. He's not going to make the mark. His boom is outside the corner. Yeah, he's got 2 more tacks coming. Max over trimmed. He needs to ease about 4 inches. Okay, the B Fleet coming up through the A Fleet. Course management is going to be a big part of this event. Tommy's probably in about 10th. Outhall's ease, Cunningham's ease. The Vang is perfect in the light spots. In the puffs, you see it open up a little, like that. He should be, the boat right next to him is port tack. He should be saying starboard. Now his boom Vang's A Fleeter, I think, is going to go to the right gate. You can't see the left gate very well, but it looks like the left gate is way downwind. Here we go, yep. So there goes the leader, Samantha Gardner. Not sure where Tommy is. I think Tommy just got himself underneath some boats. Yeah, see how his sail in there, 9046, is just not quite got enough power in it. This is really hard to film. So they're going to have an A Fleeter finishing right. That's the A Fleet winner right there. 30 seconds to go. She's going to finish right after the C1 start. We've got Maddie in this fleet, 9699. I don't see her. I think she's below 7634. Yes, she is. And then we got Stella in 1000. C1s. Maddie, beauty. Look at 9699, beauty. Beauty. Look at these boats parked here, not moving, and look at you guys. Pins favored for sure. Oh, good job. So the best starter so far for CYC, Maddie's like first place. Now these guys are going to get more pressure again, just like the A Fleet, and you're going to see them launch up. So this guy's actually, good job, Maddie. Just be patient. Oh, A Fleet was on 2 laps? No, I heard 1 lap. Oh, Maddie, she tacked right now. She beat all of these boats. So Maddie's over there, 9699. She should give up on covering that fleet. Oh, she can't cross the Red Bull. There we go. If she makes that, she made it. She's doing great. These boats might be ahead of her, but this gets her coming towards 9282. And if the wind goes right, she's okay. If the wind goes left, she gains a mile. All right, Tommy, first A Fleet race. There you go. Not bad. Sailed very clean. Very clean. That's what we're working on, bro.